Hey you guys, so this is my live book signing. Welcome everyone. I'm here with David, my fiance, and he's actually going to help me through this whole process and help me ask some fan questions. We're going to call a fan, we're going to play a game, ask me 22 questions. And yeah, so let's get started. If you want to buy a signed copy from me, signed right now, you can go to JenelleEvansBook.com and pre-order, and you can also submit a question which will pop up right here live. So let's get started. So this book came about because, you know, we all had childhood diaries growing up as kids, and I just kept all mine. I had like 5 of them, 4 or 5. I lost count, but surprisingly, I didn't lose any of them. And, you know, I decided to share it with all you guys and put in a book. And, you know, all of it's really raw, unedited, and, you know, straight out of my diary. I mean, I literally copy and pasted entries that I thought would be most relevant to the book. And then in between there, I've also wrote about my life, stuff off camera, stuff that happened on camera, and all in between that no one knows about. And the writing process with this, I get asked a lot about the writing process and how did this come about and how did you team up with, you know, the book publishing company that you went with. And I got acquainted with these people from the other girls writing their books, first of all. And, you know, I gave them my idea and they accepted it. And I had help writing the book. I didn't write the book all by myself. Her name's Tanya. She's listed on here. She's wonderful. And we actually did Skype sessions for, I think, 3 or 4 months. And, you know, we talked on the phone and she recorded all the Skype sessions and then transcribed it, you know, my words into the book, and she helped me out a lot. And I'm really excited to share this with you. It's really, really scary, and I'm really nervous about it, actually. Okay, let's take some fan questions, because I know you guys are dying for that. So, David, take it away. We got the iPad full of questions.
We got Marissa here from Highland Heights, Kentucky. And she wants to know, how does it feel being a mom of 3?
Being a mom of 3 is very complicated, especially when you have a toddler and a baby. It helps out having the older ones around because they, you know, they're more independent, and Jace likes to help, you know, pick out her clothes and help me make bottles and even feed her, where Kaiser, he's not into that. He's just into hugging and kissing. But, you know, it is complicated, but if you find a schedule that works with you and your family, it makes everything easier.
Yeah, that's
a lot easier.
And Marissa helps out a lot.
Marissa does help a lot. David's daughter, even though, you know, she's not mine, but she helps out tremendously. Next one.
Next question. We got Michelle here from Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's close.
She wants to know, do you regret being on Teen Mom 2?
Some days I regret it, some days I don't, because you do get to see yourself on TV and it's kind of like a mirror of yourself, so you get to reflect on it and say, yeah, I need to shut up sometimes. And, you know, it really gives a perspective on how you should change yourself and make yourself a better person. And then also it makes everyone else see my mistakes, and hopefully they learn from me and don't make the mistakes I did. Next.
That's a good answer, babe. Good answer.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see. Jason from Virginia wants to know, are you having fun planning the wedding?
I'm having so much fun. I thought it was going to be a lot more complicated than it's been, but me and David have done a great job. And, you know, David's been very helpful, and he's been included in this whole process. And
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, but I think we did a great job for not having a wedding planner.
So far, yeah, we have.
Yeah, and it's going
to be great.
It's almost all planned. We just need to send out the invitations. That's about it. We're collecting addresses right now.
Yeah.
Which takes a while.
Amanda from North Carolina, Scotland Neck, North Carolina, wants to know, what are your plans for your future?
Our future, my future, including you, of course, but we want to start flipping houses and renovating. And not only that, you know, I have other business opportunities that are coming to me, and I'm thinking about writing another book immediately. Actually, I'm working on it right now. So that's exciting. And yeah, so just sticking to, you know, more business stuff related outside of Teen Mom, so it's like something I can do when Teen Mom stops. Security.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Now we
Next.
got Mariah from, I hate to say it wrong, but this is, I gotta try to say it. Murfreesboro. Murfreesboro. They'd probably say Murfreesboro. Murfreesboro. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. What has been the most difficult thing about raising your children in the spotlight?
I would say them being in public and people coming up to us and knowing us. It's like I'm trying to raise the kids in a normal environment and trying to teach them not to brag and not tell people you're on TV. But then when people come up to you in public all freaking out, then it's like the kids, I don't know. It's like lately, you know, Jace. Jace is like, oh, you know us from Teen Mom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jace, don't say that.
He does
You know,
that
not
'cause
trying to brag
Barbara
about
says
that you're
that.
on TV, and it's just hard trying to separate those two lives from each other when you have kids. Especially when I wasn't raised like that, and now they're being raised like that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because you don't think about that.
What
I
am
didn't
supposed
come
to
from
do?
there.
Green bar here.
What does test me?
We got Sarah
Okay.
from Louisiana. Pitkin, Louisiana. What is your favorite childhood memory?
Wow. Well, there's a lot when I lived in Pennsylvania. I really liked growing up around this park. It's called Naog Park, and I grew up in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And me and my brother would go there, and we'd go bike riding. We'd go to the waterfall, and you know, go up hiking around the creek and everything. So, I would say my Pennsylvania memories, my childhood Pennsylvania memories.
I'm ready for you to take me there.
Yeah, I know. That's where I want to take you next,
Mm-hmm.
to the waterfall.
Casey from Paris, Texas wants to know, what do you love most about being able to inspire young girls, and what kind of advice would you give them?
Inspiring young girls, it's hard because it's like I don't want them watching me on TV, first of all. Second of all, I do want them to learn from me, but if I can talk to them without them looking at the TV, I just want to tell them, you know, stay in school, definitely stay in school, finish school, go to college, don't worry about babies, don't even worry about boys, and stay on birth control, and get on birth control as soon as you're sexually active. That's my advice.
That's good advice, baby.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I know.
Girls are focused too much on boys lately. Too much.
Kaylee.
I know I was.
That's
Fortunately.
Yeah. We got Kaylee from Troy, Missouri, and she wants to know, how do you stay positive when people are so hateful?
I just don't look at comments, really. Some comments I look at, but I just try to stay away from it, and I try to stay busy during the day.
Yeah.
And I notice if I have my phone too much in my hand during the day, I put it down and I turn it off, and even David calls me out for it, and then I really don't want to be on it. Because I want to prove to you that I'm not on it. Next.
Next question. Alexandria from Bay City, Michigan. She wants to know, what made you want to write a book?
I wanted to write a book because there's a lot that's edited and put on MTV. And don't get me wrong, yeah, there's 5% that's good and 95% that's bad. So, with that being said, I wanted everyone to know where I came from and, you know, where my anger arose from and why did it start and how I'm trying to break the cycle now. And everything in between that's not aired on TV, because I do have good moments, and, you know, there's that in the book, but a lot of my childhood is the reason why I am, you know, the way I am today, and I want people to know why. And I think that's the only reason, I mean, that's the only way they're going to know is if I write it in a book, because I can only speak so much, and they're going to edit it all out, what I say. So if I write it in a book, it's not edited, and it's everything I want to be said and what I want everyone to know. Next one.
It's going to be a great book.
I know, it is.
You guys are definitely going to love it. Let's see here. Sarah Jane from Auckland, New Zealand.
Ooh, New Zealand.
Which country would you most like to holiday next? A holiday.
Well, I would say our honeymoon's our honeymoon is coming up. So that being said, I want to go to a country, but I don't know what yet. We have to sit down and discuss that and plan it, because we really have to pay for it now, you know.
Yeah, we do.
That's a whole nother topic, but
we could dive on the Great Barrier Reef.
I mean, we definitely want to go somewhere tropical. Definitely want to go to another country. We just got our passports and haven't even used them yet. So, yeah, haven't chose anywhere yet, but we're thinking like, Bali, Thailand, Indonesia, something like that. Yeah.
Something
I'll say, let me answer
away.
the question before we move on.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, let's see. Do you want more children? From George in Hillard, Ohio.
Do I want any more children?
Yeah.
No, I'm done. I am done. Sorry, babe.
No more children, George.
I have I have Mirena, the birth control implant, so that's staying in me for at least 5 years, and I got it this year. So
Yeah. We got plenty of kids.
Or I might get it out and get my tubes tied soon. I don't know. I have to talk to my OBGYN about that. That's personal stuff. Anyways.
All right. Kelly from Stanford, Kentucky wants to know, how do you cope with stress?
Well, we go to the river on the weekends and we fish.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the beach. I try to spend time with my kids outside the house, so then that way everyone's not cooped up in the house and going crazy. And I feel like that's the time we make the most memories, because everyone's happy. We're out doing something that everyone wants to do usually, and yeah, so keep them busy. All right, you want to move on?
Yeah.
I am going to look in here, actually. You can look for one more question.
Okay.
And I'm going to look in here, and I'm going to look for a passage that I want to read out to people. I just don't know what, because there's so many. There's a lot of diary entries, too.
Krista Clausen from Minnesota just wants to say hi. She hopes you're doing good.
Oh, tell her thank you.
Thank you, Krista.
Thank you, Krista.
Leslie from Los Angeles wants to know, are you happy about Kesha's comeback?
I am. I'm really happy for Kesha, and you know what? It's great that she can just come out with her own music and no one has to tell her what to do. And she can do her music videos however she wants. She can dress however she wants.
She said, F Dr. Luke.
Yeah, seriously. I'm happy. Finally, she got out of that.
Do you want to refresh the iPad? Lots of new questions coming in.
Oh, refresh it?
Is that the test button?
Right, the refresh at the Safari?
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Because I know you said something about the green bar. I'm not sure what that was.
Just give it a second to
Green bar
load.
across the bottom.
Oh, I'll read this one to them. This was when I got grounded. We're waiting for new questions to come in.
Oh, there's plenty.
Yeah, it's just loading.
Looks like it might be jammed up.
Sorry, we're out in the country, so our internet here is not the best.
You can go ahead and read.
Yeah, you know what? I'll read this passage while he's waiting for that to load. So this is from, not sure what chapter this is, but it's, if you have your book out, it's I feel like a teacher. It's page 33. Get your books out. It's page 33. And it was February 16th of 2004, and it was a Monday. And I guess this is when I lived in Pennsylvania, and this is back when, 2004. So this was right before I moved to North Carolina. And I was going to say, you haven't even read this. I got grounded after this entry, or during this entry, whatever. And it's just really funny. It's a funny memory. It says, "Hello, I have no school today because it's President's Day. Today my mom lent me some slack and let me only upstairs and downstairs for being grounded." But anyways, me and my yeah, upstairs and downstairs, like, you know, just she was like, "No, outside." But anyways, me and my brother Colin took my cat Molly and threw him behind my chair. But Molly caught onto my mom's plug and broke my... Sorry, that means it's time to get the kids in 30 minutes. Anyways, But anyways, me and my brother Colin took my cat Molly, threw him behind my chair, but Molly caught onto the plug and broke my grandmother's lamp. But we told my mom that Molly was just laying on the chair and fell behind it and broke the lamp. Well, I just got done reading my book. It's really good too. Tomorrow's picture day. No other good news, but Mia is still mad at me. Mia was one of my friends. Well, I'll talk to you later and tomorrow. P.S. I only have 4 braces. That's good. And you know how I signed my name? Jenelle Lauren Madeline Evans.
I've read that before, actually.
Do you know where that came from? Jenelle Lauren Madeline Evans.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I made up my own middle name and added it in there when I was little and tried to convince people that was my name because I like the name Madeline so much. I think because, you know, Madeline, the book, so I think that's where I got it from. And I was like, dude, I just want that to be my name.
Yeah, we read that part together before.
So if you read my diary entries, some of them have Madeline and some of them don't, because when I got older, I realized, all right.
That's so funny.
That's bullshit. That's not true, Jenelle. You can't just make up shit. It's funny. You want to go back to some questions? Did it work? Did it come in?
I'm not sure if any of these are new. But they're on here.
I mean, we can go to the fan call if not.
Brittany from Attleboro, Massachusetts wants to know, where do you buy your clothes? You always look so adorable.
I'm not saying this for an ad, but I do get a lot of my clothes from Fashion Nova. And Fashion Nova, they send me a lot, and I also buy a lot from there. I don't just, do it for promo reasons. But, yeah, they have really good, awesome, clothes. I got this shirt from there. I got my shirt yesterday that I posted from there. A lot of my red carpet outfits I get from there that you guys wouldn't even believe. You guys think it would be from some high-end store, but it's not. But other than that, Charlotte Russe, not Hot Topic. What am I talking about? Charlotte Russe, Forever 21. Where else do I go? Express sometimes for court clothes.
Yeah. Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret, definitely a must.
PacSun.
PacSun. I love the Kendall and Kylie line. In the Calvin Klein inside PacSun. Express, yeah. All right, so yeah, that's enough. Sorry. I'm like really going in depth with that one. What's the next question?
Amethyst from Davidson, North Carolina wants to know, is it harder raising a girl than raising a boy?
I would say it's different. She's more cuddly. Like, she wants you to hold her more, where the boys were more like, leave me alone, I want to crawl and get to everything I can. Where she's more like, I just want to sit with you and watch. And she's really happy all the time. I mean, all my kids are, so it's not much of a difference right now. Although I get to buy pink everything. That's great. And the clothes are a lot different. They're a lot cuter, of course. It's easier shopping for girls and guys. Next. Come on, host.
Let's see. Jennifer from Levittown, Pennsylvania wants to know what's the hardest decision you ever had to make.
I would say the decision of giving custody, temporary custody to my mom, because I mean, there was nothing I can do, and I was, stuck in a corner, and, that was the smartest decision. I mean, I don't know what other decision was harder than that, and I'm still going through it.
Yeah.
So, still dealing with it.
Still heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. Patricia from Muskogee, Oklahoma wants to know, how has your life changed since becoming engaged and having 3 kids?
Since getting engaged, I mean, a lot has changed because, on this season that's airing, you're actually going to see that we got engaged. But, during the engagement, right after it, we moved into this house. So, I mean, a lot changed from moving into this house finally after getting it built and waiting for so long and getting the land cleared. Finally get to move into here, and I mean, we've been getting along just as great as ever. I mean, yeah, you guys see us bicker sometimes on camera. I mean, yeah, on camera, but who doesn't? What was that?
Red's here.
Oh, my bad. So yeah, you want me to go to a caller real quick?
I think she's calling her.
Okay.
You can answer one more question.
Okay. Let's take one more question. Okay, babe. Take one more question. Sorry.
All right, let's see. Let's find a good question here. What's your favorite part about being a mom? From Sandra in New Jersey.
You should ask more about the book. I mean, you should find more questions about the book.
I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm used to these from interviews. What was that question?
I don't know.
What was the best thing about being a mom? I think the best thing about being a mom is, the unconditional love that you get from every child. They just love you so much, and no one else loves you the way they do. And, I love being a mom. I guess either you love it or hate it. And I love it. I love it being my job.
It is pretty fun, right?
It is. It gets hard, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's challenging. Catherine from Martinez, Georgia wants to know, what is your favorite quote?
I think my favorite quote is, of course, what I have tattooed on my stomach, which is in French. It says, "This too shall pass." And I got it when I was going through, all the drug issues. And, I just live by that quote because no matter what you go through, you'll always get past it, Everything will pass no matter how hard it gets. And you don't have to give up.
How do you stay so positive? From Korea, I think that's her name. Korea from Flower, Ohio. She wants to know, how do you stay so positive?
Again, you don't look at, haters' comments, and, you keep busy and you focus on what you need to get done for yourself. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about, oh, well, her clothes look better than mine. I can look better than that. Or I do look prettier than her. Or my makeup's better than hers. Just who cares? Just focus on what you need to get done in the future, or what you need to get done for your kids. Focus on your goals. You want? Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
I'll say David needs to step away for a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to step outside for just a second.
Okay, so I got a phone call right now. Oh, it's on speaker? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm talking to Sarah.
Hi, Jenelle. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Did you order the book?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Have you read it yet?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Oh, I'm nervous. I tell
I'm nervous
everyone
to
that.
read it.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it is a really good read, and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. I'm pretty sure anyone can enjoy it.
I can't wait to read it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll definitely be signing you a signed copy, personal signed copy right here, and I'll include a little note in it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem.
You're so sweet, Jenelle. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you for being such a big fan.
Oh, you're welcome.
Is there anything else you would like to say? Do you want to talk to David?
Sure. I can talk to
Hey.
David.
Say hey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited that you guys are gonna get married.
Yeah, we are too. Thank
That's
you.
cool.
Yeah, we're
I
very
like watching
excited.
you guys- Yeah, I like watching you guys on Teen Mom.
Thank you. Yeah, we try to, we love each other, and I was gonna say, I know people see us bickering sometimes, but, that's the best of us, and, no one's perfect, so.
And they always show the worst
Yeah,
of us.
We just
if
try
they're
to stay
filming.
real. We try to stay real with everyone, so. Well, thank you for talking with us, and I was happy to call you.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear from you.
Yeah,
Finally.
definitely. Yeah, and I'm really happy, and I'm glad you ordered the book, and once you get to reading it, go tell your friends, tell them how you liked it, and I hope you do.
Okay, I definitely will. Thank you, Jenelle.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Awesome.
She's gonna love the book.
Yeah, she seemed very, very happy. She seemed overly ecstatic that I called, and I'm really happy that I made her day. Some people that just come here, like to visit, we live by a closed city called Wilmington. So when people come here to visit on vacation, it's so funny because they're like, I was telling my mom I hope to see Jenelle, and then I saw you, and it made my day, and I can't wait to tell my friends, and can we take a picture? And it just really makes me happy to see that I make a smile on people's face versus them coming to cuss me out in public, which has never happened, but it could happen, and people do whisper behind my back, and I don't know what they're saying, but I just let it slide and act
That's
like
right.
you just act like you don't hear it. You just walk around with a smile on
Because
your
it
face.
doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter what people say, right? Man?
Okay, we got
22 questions.
22 questions. As you are asking the questions, I'm gonna sign some books. So shoot.
Who inspires you the most?
Right now, I've actually been thinking about this because that's the only question I saw.
You only got 2 minutes to answer these.
Okay, well, I think Joanna Gaines because she's a good mom.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
Who would you like to trade places with if you could?
Probably just Joanna Gaines again.
Oh, great. Yeah.
No, they just asked. I'm answering.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
I wouldn't trade my life for
No,
anything.
right.
But if I was
That's true.
forced to, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they have a great
choose
life,
someone.
it looks like.
Yeah.
Seems like.
I mean, they
Who
just
makes you laugh the most?
you do, babe. You definitely do.
Thanks, babe.
No, you are. You're like a comedian,
Number
babe.
4. Who's the most unexpected person in your phone?
Unexpected person in my phone. I have no idea. We'll just skip that one
Okay.
because I don't know. I don't have anyone important. I mean,
Who is the last person you called or texted?
it was you. You asked me to make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
Did you do that?
which I just saw that text, so I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
thanks.
that. I
I'm
didn't
still
make it.
hungry. Who is one fictional character you'd love to date? Fictional.
I don't like fictional characters.
You don't like fictional characters.
I mean, I don't like fictional movies really. When I think of fictional characters, I think of like Final Fantasy.
What
And I'm
about
like, weird.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just
What
give it.
is the last book you read?
The last book I read was An Unquiet Mind. I actually had this asked on Twitter yesterday. It's called An Unquiet Mind. It's by a psychologist that has bipolar disorder, and she's trying to cope with it while having clients trying to deal with their mental illnesses.
I know a fictional character you like.
Who?
Deadpool.
Oh, that'd be cool.
With his mask on.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
With the mask.
Well, yeah, but
You would date him though?
with your voice.
What one thing do you need to have in your fridge every day?
Milk.
Milk.
Oh no! I just wrote on my couch.
You better write on my damn
With
couch.
Sharpie. With blue Sharpie. Oh man.
Number 8. What one
comes
thing
out.
do you need to have in your... Wait. Number 9. What is your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime. I don't know. Just go to the next one. Because I mean, I have too many. I can't just pick one because then everyone's gonna judge me if I choose just one.
What is your secret
Maybe.
snack?
Oh man. Well, late at night, I like milkshakes. I like fried chicken for breakfast, and I like Oreos and peanut butter at nighttime. Too.
What is the last album you bought?
The Sam Hunt album. What's called
15 in it. Oh yeah. Montevello.
Montevello or whatever, something like that.
And number 12. What item would you love to get your hands on if it were put up for auction?
I think pirate items or stuff from sunken shipwrecks because we have our scuba diving license. We just got certified, so I want to start doing that.
Number 13. What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve lately, I would say, no offense, babe, I know you got me these bracelets, but this has been getting caught on everything.
I know.
Everything, my hair, it pulls out my hair.
You just
I know.
You need to just put a
I
little
gotta
piece
get
of duct
used
tape
to
in
it
between
or
them.
something, I don't know. But that's my biggest
So it
pet
doesn't
peeve
get
at the
caught.
moment. Ah.
14. What is your favorite pizza topping? Cheese.
Cheese, just cheese. Same with cheeseburgers, just cheese. Well, it depends on where I'm at.
Number 15. What is the last movie you saw in theaters?
What did we go see?
It's been a while.
I know, that's why I don't know.
It's been a while. I forgot.
It might have been
Something
like
3D?
no, I don't even know. It might have been Blockbuster. I think it was Blockbusters. What I'm talking about. Ghostbusters.
Netflix.
Ghostbusters.
Number 16.
That's all I
What color is
remember.
your toothbrush?
White Sonic Care toothbrush. Love it.
Number 17. Do you have any hidden talents?
I mean, I play the violin, and I
think
scuba
that's what
dive.
you're talking about, babe.
Well, hidden. I mean, I don't have any natural talents, if that's what you're asking. like I can sing or like be double jointed. I mean, I don't know if that's a talent.
Number 18.
But,
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
definitely a morning person. Me and you are. We're up. We're ready to go. And everyone else is like, no, let me sleep. And I'm like, get up.
Number 19. Where would your destination wedding be?
I mean, obviously it's going to be a rustic southern theme, and if it wasn't at the house, I would say an old farm.
Mm-hmm.
Or on the beach, but local at our beach.
Number 20. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years, I see myself maybe owning a couple businesses, renovating some houses, all the kids being in school, maybe redoing our rooms as kids move out to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Number 21. Isn't David so awesome and great? Don't you just love him so much? And he's so awesome and cool? Funny?
Yeah, babe.
All right.
You're stupid.
And where do you want to go that you've never been?
I want to go to like we discussed before, Bali or Indonesia or something like that. Somewhere, like I said, another country, really. Just to use our passports.
Number 22. How do you take your coffee?
Iced
Cold.
coffee, cold, with just cream and sugar and a shot of espresso.
Espresso, get to go.
Yep. Jumpstart.
Oh, look, there's you.
Oh, there's me.
I took that picture.
I know you did. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome,
Well,
baby.
that's the end of our questions. And I'm just going to sit here and continue to sign books. The whole point of this whole live signing is because if I choose to have a book tour, this is the way to get a signed autograph copy without having to go to the closest city or not being able to make it. And it's another way to test out to see if you guys really want me to do a book tour. And, you know, if you do, you know, send me some feedback, tweet me, you know, send me all the feedback you can, and I'll get some dates together, some cities together, and we'll get it going. And I'm really excited, and I'm happy that I did this, and I really hope you guys like the book and get to reading. Thank you. See you guys later.